All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the In the Shit podcast. This is episode number 6. Is that right?
That's right.
Kurt, man, we are killing it.
Yeah, we're laying them out, man.
Man, I'm your host Judson Miller, and we
Curtis
also
Burbage.
have your host.
Curtis Burbage.
And man, we have had some technical difficulties. So we started off. We bought 2 USB mics, and we actually bought 3, and we tried to connect them. We had issues with the connection right out of the gate. Had to download all kinds of software. We realized that one of the adapters we were using had some play in it, and that was creating a lot of noise. So we scrapped that one, and we went to a Rock Band mic. So the first episode, Curtis is using a Rock Band mic from the Rock Band Wii game. So that thing's 10 years old, and it sounded incredible.
It did sound good.
Yeah, man. And so then we realized that we could only run 2 USB mics, and we want to bring people on the show. You know, we've had tons of interest in coming on the show, so we definitely want to do that.
Yep.
And we returned all the USB mics. I canceled the subscription to 2 of the software applications that I bought, and returned to the other software that we got. And we bought a audio mixing console and 3 XLR mics, which Curtis's mic, original one, the one that we thought we had the issue with, turned out to be that adapter. But his was an XLR mic, so it worked.
Yep.
So now his is the best sounding mic that we got. And this brand new mic that I was so excited about, that I used my birthday money for my grandma to buy, sounded terrible the last couple episodes, and we couldn't figure out what the deal was. So we were just trying out different things, and we wound up pulling the windsock off of it, and it instantly made things sound so much better. And I mean, like, why?
Yeah, that windsock's kind of thick, man.
It is pretty thick. I mean, looking at it, but like, why would it make it? Oh man! And we were sitting here like fussing, trying to figure out what the heck was going on. And I'm sure Curtis is over there. You know, he's got his gold mic, which you can't see it, but
I'm
it's
looking
gold.
like Prince, man.
Right, like he's living the life over there with his fancy mic and his gorgeous voice, and I'm over here sounding like a robot. So I want to apologize for those last couple episodes, but I think that we got things figured out now. So I'm going raw on this mic.
Yep.
If you hear loud pops or me spitting everywhere, you're welcome, I guess. So, Curtis, you ever do karaoke?
Oh, I love karaoke.
What's your go-to song?
My song that made me karaoke famous.
Karaoke famous. Let's hear it.
Britney Spears, "Hit Me Baby One More Time."
Yeah.
Like, I tie my shirt up, right?
Oh, fantastic.
I tie my shirt up, you know, and I do the whole thing, and I've done it in the most I hear no other way to say it, redneck bars there is. Like, I've done them in there, and it gets quiet for a minute.
Oh, I'm sure.
Until everybody just goes along with it with that. You know, you got to wait till later. You can't just do it, 7 o'clock. You got to do that like 11.
Yeah, that's like an 11 o'clock song there.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I've been on a couple cruises where I set them off, man, like doing it. Then, like, my second go-to is Prince, "Kiss."
Mm.
You know, I rock that one. But I've always been an NSYNC,
Oh, yeah.
karaoke guy. How about you?
My go-to earlier on in the night is Trouble.
Yeah, Travis Tritt.
Little Travis Tritt, man. I love me some Travis. And as the night progresses, I'll do Friends in Low Places, obviously, because I'm right down the street from where he wrote the song about, the Oasis. And then once everybody's good and lubricated up, then I'll sing my favorite one.
Which one was that?
"Show Them to Me," Rodney Carrington.
Yeah, I think you had that on YouTube, didn't you?
Yeah, I've got it on YouTube a couple times, and I love to do it on Snapchat. But I'll be honest, man, I've never seen any ladies pull up the shirt and show the boobs. But I tell you what, everywhere I go, dudes be showing off the man boobs.
Oh yeah. Hey, the
Whoops.
dudes are always the most interactive ones. You know what I mean? Like they're always going to be the ones that's going to show you the boobs for some reason. I don't know why.
It's like a brotherhood. They don't want you to fail.
Yeah, or that or like they're going to beat their wife to it.
Right.
Like, here, I'll do it.
I'm going
so
to be
you
the
don't
funny
have to.
guy.
Yeah, that's like I've been out with the boys, and they'd be like, "Man, this place is dead." It's like, "You want me to liven it up?"
Oh, here we go.
And I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "I'm gonna set this bitch off." You
A
know?
little boosie.
Yeah, man. And then, like Prince, you do it right. You do Kiss right.
Mm.
You're going to have the women up there dancing.
Yeah.
I mean, you kind of feel like...
They're going to be partying like it's 1999.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. I feel like Tom Jones or somebody up there. If you're in an older bar, they're up there dancing, the older women. You got to love the old cougars and stuff.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But yeah, they love it. It eats them up.
Yeah, it's cougar season now.
Oh, yeah.
Getting to be summer. You know how it is. So I got to tell you this story. This is something that happened to me and the Beast and Bean Daddy. I love chicken wings.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even going to try to hide that fact. I'm proud of it. So we were at work one day, and I was heading to a pump station, and I see this sign on the side of the road that says Wing Night. And I'm like, I'm interested. You got me. You had me at Wing Night. So it's at this little place called the Busy Bee.
Oh, dude, you went to the Busy Bee.
I went to the Busy Bee.
I haven't even been there, and I've been in some sketchy places.
Well, you can't even get in.
Really?
Yeah, so it's just this little cinder block building, and so half price wing night. I'm excited. So we go in there. The wings are normally like $8.99 a dozen.
Mm-hmm.
And so, we're eating for cheap. Yeah. And they were delicious, man.
Yeah.
But we walked in, and there's like a record scratch.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Because, it's just three random dudes busting up into this bar, and it was super sketch. I won't lie to you. But we get in, and so we're looking around. We walk up to the bar, and it's like nobody wants to talk to us.
Yeah.
And we realize that, this bartender comes out from the back, and she's the nicest lady in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're like, hey, and she's asking us all these questions and stuff, and we're like, hey, we're just here to eat.
Did she ask if y'all were cops?
No, which is...
That's when you know you're in a classy joint there.
Right. If you're a cop, you got to tell me you're a cop. No, and so she was just asking us all these questions, and she wound up saying, well, are you members? Like, of Sam's Club? Like, of what? Yeah. I'm a member of a country club.
Yeah, yeah.
Country music's what I love, baby. But, and we're like, what? And so she says, yeah, we're a private club. You have to have a membership to get in here. And so she starts telling us about it. So the room we're in is pretty big.
Mm-hmm.
I would say 800, 900, 1,000 square feet, like a pretty big bar.
Yeah.
And she says, yeah, we got this club right here. This is our private club. But in the back, we've got the Beehive. And so we're like, what is the Beehive?
Huh.
And she's like, well, we do karaoke back there. We do private events back there. But on first Saturday night of the month, we've got a drag show back there. And so
At the Busy Bee?
At the Busy Bee. I want to paint a picture for everyone.
I've never in a million years thought that was going to come out of your mouth.
I know.
A drag show.
Trust me.
At the Busy Bee.
Never in a million years when we got inside of there and she told us it was a private club did I think that she was going to say there was a drag show in the back.
Huh.
Every first Saturday. So let me paint a picture for what this place looks like. It's a cinder block building, painted white. The light out front flickers like Gothica. Like the movie Gothica. So I'm scared going in.
Yeah.
And then they tell me there's a drag show. Buddy, I could not whip out my wallet quick enough to buy a membership.
That's what I'm talking
Curtis,
about.
what do you think the price of a membership was there?
$5.
$3 per year.
Really?
So,
you get some places that are like that. Though. I mean, they're like super cheap. It's just there's certain rules behind a membership that they can like sell alcohol longer.
oh,
There's a reason behind. I forgot what it was.
that makes sense.
They can sell alcohol longer if they're a private club, which is nothing to get into one. But
yeah.
that's
All I had to do
something
was pay
that.
$3.
Yeah.
So that's crazy.
How many drag shows have you been to?
None yet. Unfortunately,
Okay.
I feel like maybe we should go and like commentate for a drag show.
I'm just like, if I go, I can't drink because I forget they're dudes, and I start tipping like crazy.
It happens.
I start pushing everybody out of the way like she's mine.
This one's going home with me.
And that little lady right there, she's got bigger biceps than
gosh.
I do, but she's mine.
That reminds me of Uneasy Rider '88 from gosh, that's a good one. Yeah, I thought that was crazy, man. I thought you'd get a kick out of that. So we definitely need to head on over to the Busy Bee sometime together because beer was also like $2.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean,
I've always seen it, man. I've just never been in there. There was a bar that used to be off of Rivers Avenue, close to where that Goodwill area is, or
Yeah.
where that little Ram place is, or close in that area. I forgot the name of it, but the women in there. I went in there one night with a buddy and I think his wife or whatever and another friend. And the women in there all had like Travis Tritt hairdos.
Nice.
That's what I called it. I was like Travis Tritt women.
Very nice.
They even had like the sideburns a little bit, kind of like Travis Tritt. So, I mean, it was a classy joint.
Man. Do you have your t-shirt tucked in your blue jeans?
No, man.
Oh, man.
No, a lot of places, man. My friends, one of my buddies, he always had to bribe them like money to let me in because I've got like 1,000 pairs of khaki shorts.
Yeah.
So I never really went out like. I just like I was just going to like a frat party or something, t-shirt and khaki shorts, and he'd always have to bribe him.
So I'm guessing after your Longhorn story, you stopped wearing blue jean shorts and started wearing brown pants?
Dude, that's when I started. No, I actually got in. My wife was like, "Why don't you switch it up?" So then that's around the time. That was like one of my first pairs of jean shorts I'd had in forever.
Really?
Well, yeah, because a lot of people still say, "Oh, I forgot what they call them."
Jorts?
Yeah, it's something like that. It was some little nickname they had, and I hadn't worn jean shorts in forever, and that was like one of my first pairs I'd bought in a long time, and I was rocking them,
Yeah.
and it just so happens I, desecrated them.
No, gosh. That's such a funny story. I mean, I'm trying to remember what color the gym shorts I was wearing were when I had my story. I'm pretty sure they were green gym shorts. So they camouflaged me a little bit better. But when
Yeah.
it started falling out of my pant leg, there's nothing I could do about that. You ever had to like look around in your car for some old newspapers or something to lay in the seat?
Oh man, like when I sent my wife in the Ross after that shit story of mine, when I sent her in the Ross, she was like, "You're not sitting in my car." I said, "I damn sure ain't standing outside the parking lot with a big old shit stain." So I opened her trunk up and she has one of those what's that grocery store? Littles.
Little, yeah.
Okay, so she has one of those freezer bags that, like, if you buy
Yeah.
cold stuff. And I go, I'm sitting on that. And she's like, "That's my Littles bag." I said, "Buy another one." I said, "I'm not standing up outside and then walking all the way down to Target to change in their bathroom."
Oh
with a
my
shit
gosh,
stain.
dude.
So she lets me out in front of Target, though, and still I jump out the worst time. Two dudes are, like, right behind me. And I know they saw the shit stain, but
Oh,
whatever.
I mean,
made it
how
through it.
could you not?
Yeah.
Hey, I need to figure out how to use this audio mixing console. All these knobs and stuff. There's so many.
I know, but like you're like that dude that gets put in the White House for a little while and goes to the Oval Office and they leave him alone for a minute and there's that red button. You can tell you're wanting to push them.
Dude, I just want to touch them. There's one that says FX, and I just want to like twist that knob all the way up and see what it does. But
That's a TV station, man.
I'll be a good boy, I promise. Hey man, what's some good stuff that's going on in your life? You got anything good happening?
Oh, let's see here. Like I said, man, the sports is a big thing right now with the kids.
When's y'all's first game?
In the March. We got 3 weeks of practice, which, it kind of sucked. I hate getting rain now. I hate that because practice is so important right now, especially when we're just starting. So I think it's like the very last week of March is when our games start, and then that's going to be since I have 2 teams, they try to schedule me with double headers. Like I'll do my sons at 6 and my daughters at 7, but not every game works out like that. So I spend a good bit of time on Tuesdays and Thursdays up there at the soccer field doing games, which I mean I enjoy the games. It's fun, but I get too into it. My wife's like, all you do is yell. I'm like, I'm a coach. That's what you do.
Yeah, I mean,
you yell.
that's kind of your job.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And I'm so competitive, man. But not competitive to the fact of, like, I'm riding kids or nothing. It's just like, like, depending on who the other coach is, if we're cool, then, we're going to talk trash to each other the whole time and, make it fun. But the kids, they get into it, man. And like, you got to kind of calm them down. Because they get in, like, tear each other's head off mode.
And surely you've got nothing to do with that, right?
No,
no. Well, of course not.
Well, like I gave I was giving one of my girls last year. She's like, "Coach Curtis, those kids are so much bigger than us." And I'm like, "So?" She's like, well, "I'm a little scared or whatever." And I go, And I had to pull out the quote, and I go, "That's why no one will ever remember your name."
Mm.
And you know what that's from?
Hold on. I got it right now. It's Achilles. He said
Yep.
it in Troy, right?
Yep, exactly. My assistant coach, because I always say stuff,
Yeah.
right? Like one-liners or something. And my assistant coach kind of rolls his eyes like he's trying to think of what I go, Brad Pitt, Troy. He's like, oh, yeah, okay. You know?
Throw him a little bone there.
I'm always like, yeah. I'm like, hey, man, like Ice Cube says, don't stop, get it. You know? I'm always throwing out little one-liners.
That's funny. These kids are better because of you.
That's what I'm saying, man. Hey, I'm like a real American Idol.
Man, that made me think when you said that. The Real Men of Genius. Budweiser's Real Men of Genius.
Oh, yeah.
Why did they stop doing that?
I don't know. You know what I miss? Is what's it? Dos Equis?
Yeah.
The man, like
The most interesting man in the world?
What was it? He's so interesting. Mosquitoes won't even bite him.
Man, if only.
Yeah,
He could survive in Charleston.
but you know, like that one guy. He's like his video was viral, but he was a comedian, but he did like this thing about he don't free base. You ever seen that guy?
He went to rehab down there in Redstone Arsenal, Alabama.
Yes.
I do not freebase cocaine.
Yeah, I love that guy, man.
Yeah, I feel that, man. I do not freebase cocaine either, but I might have a doobie every now and then.
Might do a little tooting.
I do some tooting.
What was his wife's name? He's like,
I can't remember.
When he said, "I don't drink tequila," he goes, "But I'll go upside that head, bow." You know, he's like, but he was like, really hurt me.
I want to say Darla, but that's one of the little rascals.
I can't remember what her name was, man, but I'm that guy, man. A buddy of mine showed me that video, and like it has become one of the funniest videos.
I love that one.
I love that video.
I've got some friends on Facebook that I swear every couple weeks one of us will say something, and the other will be like, "Oh, I'm gonna have to come upside that head."
Yeah. That's the thing. You're gonna go upside that head, Sally.
Sally, there you go.
Yeah,
That's funny.
But I like that now. Unless I'm at church and I done heard the sermon, then you know
right.
I might do a little, I might freebase a little bit. But I don't do it now if I'm driving a car unless I'm in a stoplight.
Or if it's my birthday, or I'm pretty much anytime.
You ever seen the video of the dude that set his mom's house on fire with a spray can because a spider came out?
No.
Well, it was so I guess this dude made his own video of like a real news feed. And he's got a mullet and stuff, and he's got a cut off shirt. He's like, "Yeah, this is Mama's house."
Of course.
And he got an aqua net and a lighter.
Oh, no.
And he set the house on. Well, that really happened, but he acted like he was the guy getting interviewed. And that video was one of the funniest damn videos, dude.
I'm going to have to watch that one.
He's like, "Hey, what's the man got to do to drive that fire truck?" And he's like, they call me the fireman. He's like, "It's Mama's house.
Oh,
this
my
fire's
gosh.
got to go."
I'm going to have to watch that.
Yeah, I have to find it and send it to you, man. That dude tripped me out, too.
I get caught up. I'll go down the rabbit hole real quick on TikTok and YouTube. Next thing you know, I'm watching, like I said, I watched the Scammer Revolt thing. I love that.
Yeah.
I got to find a way to get with those guys and get over to India.
Yeah, but see, the problem is, man, you go over there. There's no rules, man.
Yeah.
There's no rules over there. You're in their town.
Yeah, I'll wind up in somebody's special in their little food cart.
Hey, if you're lucky, there's such thing, as like sex slaves over there too.
Yeah, I would be prime real estate for that. I feel like.
Hey, everybody's got a taste of something, man. That's
true. I had a couple questions I wanted to ask you, and I'm blanking on them, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's getting late.
Yeah, it's definitely getting up there a little bit, but it's all worth it because like Cobra Kai says, man, no pain, no gain.
Right. Show no mercy.
Show no mercy.
What was it? Strike hard, strike fast.
Yeah.
I love that, dude.
Hey, I yelled out, dude. I was watching. I binge watched Cobra Kai all 3 seasons, right, within like 2 weeks maybe, and I had a basketball game, right. And my kids are standing there watching the other kids with the ball. So, like, they're rebounding like crazy, the other team. So, my kids are standing there like they're watching on TV. They're not doing anything. So, I yell out the words, and I don't know why I did it. I said, "Attack!" Well, when I said that, my kids like swarmed the shit
Oh,
out of this.
nice.
Well, my wife's sitting on there. She's like, "Are you serious right now?"
Did this really work?
And I looked at the parents and I'm like, "Yo, I'm so sorry." And I look in the stands all the time. I said, "Yo, I'm so sorry. I've been watching Cobra Kai for like a couple weeks now, and it's got me jacked up." And they laughed. Everybody was cool about it. But I even went over to the other team's parents and said, "Hey, when I yelled that, I didn't mean to do it, man. It was just because they were standing there." But it worked out great.
Well, good. That's good to hear.
No kids were harmed.
Yeah, I mean, as long as everybody goes home at the end of the day, that's all that matters. But yeah, I think I remember in basketball, I used to play way back in the day, and I thought I was gonna be so good because I was taller than everybody.
Yeah.
But I sucked at basketball, dude. And the first basket I ever scored, I rebounded, shot it, perfect swish. Then I realized that I had rebounded the other team's missed ball. So I made them a basket. And I was like, you got to be kidding me. I finally have a shot go in, and this is what happens. So, yeah, that's why I wound up wrestling in high school and college.
But, I've always been a stubborn person. Like, I refuse. Like, everybody that knows me and known me for a long time, they know that you pretty much got to kill me to get me to stop doing something, right? Well, basketball, my nerves were bad the first tryout, so I got cut. After that, I know feelings were hurt, went home, and practiced every single day. Next, I didn't care if it was raining. I was out there shooting.
Yeah.
Next tryout came sophomore year. Boom, man, I rocked it, right? Guy cuts me again.
No.
I'm like, damn. So third, same thing, man. I was like, I got it next year. And I was considerably better. Come back, cuts me again.
No, how?
He just, he had his reasons, and I just didn't fit into him, I guess.
Yeah. You must have dated his daughter.
I wish I could have had a chance. At least I would have felt better about the whole situation.
Only.
He got the last laugh. But everybody goes, "So you done, huh?" And I go, "Hell no. I'm going my senior year." They go, "Dude, you going to do it?" I said, "I'm Rudy, man. I'm the Rudy of basketball."
Nice.
So I went back the fourth year, and he walks in the gym, and he hangs his head down. He's like, "Hey, Curtis." I'm like, "Hey, Coach.
Yeah, man. I'm
looking
here.
good this year." And everybody just kind of laughed, because he knew he was going to cut me. They were like, "Why are you even going out there?" So I'm going to make him waste things, dude.
Yeah.
I'm going to make him waste it. Yeah. So I went out there for that fourth year, man, and hey, you know what? I got cut, but I think I'm the only one that can say they went all 4 years and didn't give up.
You mean to tell me you went out there 4 times for this man, and he still cut you?
He cut me 4 times.
Why would he not at least give you an opportunity?
Well, you can tell he had his mind made up, because he would put me, he would do these tryouts, and he'd put me on the end of the court with the kids that you knew he wasn't going to look at.
Yeah.
That all right, y'all scrimmage over here, and he would stay down the other end. So I already knew. You know what I'm saying?
You know where this guy lives? Because I will go take a dump on his doorstep.
Oh, trust me, man. I've wanted. I had an offer to go to another school. We need a coach, and he was like, "Man, why don't you come? You can play. You can come over here and play." But my mom would not let me go. She was just like, "You don't go to school play basketball." I'm like, "Are you serious? It's a better school even," but she wouldn't do it. So it's like, all right, well, I'll stay here. And I said, that school has ice sculptors come and talk to the school. Mine has prisoners come and give talks about straightening your life up.
Oh, man. Scared Straight. Dude, yeah. I love those shows.
Well, they quit doing it, man. And the kids rebelled one year, man, and started calling them names and stuff and throwing stuff at the prisoners. Prisoners like, "You little bitches, I'll come out here and kill you." Yeah. So after that, they never came back.
That's not smart at all. Yeah, I really feel like probably the last thing you want to do is just be antagonizing people that are, probably got a lot of pent-up rage.
Oh, yeah.
You ever been arrested?
No, I ain't ever been arrested.
Yeah, me neither, thankfully. I don't know if I would do too good, because I feel like I would think I'm hot shit and just, mouth off to somebody and then get shanked in the shower later.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the shower, I think, would be my most terrifying moment.
I feel like it's got to be for everybody. Hey, if you know somebody that's been in prison or jail and wants to come on the show and talk about it, have them email us at intheshit69@gmail.com.
Yeah.
We'd love to talk to them. In fact, I hate to say it, but one of our supervisors, I feel like would probably be the best one to talk to about this. I'm not going to mention his name, but
yeah. Well, actually, someone who wants to come on our show, that works with me. We were talking today, and he was talking about embarrassing stories, and he said that his was when he got arrested.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did he shit his pants while he got arrested?
No, but there was an orifice check.
An orif? Oh gosh. I don't even want to know who it is. I just want you to show up with them and come in the studio. I want to be blindfolded and let them be talking.
He was telling me about it today, but now can I get him to come on and tell it? I don't know. But he sounded like he wanted to, so we'll see.
Tell him I'll give him 3 cigarettes.
All right.
3 cigarettes, 4 packs of ramen. How about that?
You might roll with that.
That's got to be a deal right there, man.
Hey, ramen by itself is a party, man.
Yeah, exactly. We got to find some other good people from work to come on. I feel like we got Bean Daddy coming.
Yeah.
We just got to find a time that he's good to go. You know, we're convincing the Beast.
Yeah.
The plan is next time we're just going to be drinking, a little whiskey and then just turn the mics on.
Yeah.
And then just ease it over in front of him. You know how, like, with wild animals, when you're trying to coax them in, like, you give them a little
safe.
food. You gotta make it. Yeah, it's talk real gentle, be real safe with them. Give them the food, and the next thing you know, they're in the trap.
Oh, yeah.
That's what we'll have to do with the Beast.
Yes, we're going to do, man. We're going to trap him in here.
I'll have to get you to, like, brush his hair.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll be, like, with a long fork, feeding him, like, Vienna sausages or something. And,
is that his go-to?
He'll eat anything. Except for, which, obviously, he's in a whole lot better shape than I am. So the Beast is 6'8"-ish. And he weighs about 275. And ladies, he's got the dad bod. And he's got a big old beard. He had a mustache up until a couple days ago, and he shaved it off, and we're all pretty sad at the loss of our buddy, the mustache. But yeah, he's a pretty solid dude. So we're gonna have to bring him on the show. But yeah, we'll have to coax him into it. It'll be like in Beauty and the Beast when they get the Beast all fixed up. He's got those bows in his hair and stuff.
Getting him ready for the ball, man.
That'll be him, except for the ball will be the In the Shit podcast.
Yeah, that's it. That's as beautiful as it gets.
And he's got a really good embarrassing story. Yeah. And it's one that I'll go ahead and just preface it a little bit. You would not believe it.
Huh.
I heard about it. I was on the football field at the time, and some guys came up. We were getting ready to practice, and I was out there a little bit early. And some guys came down. And like, "You're not going to believe what happened. That kid, Preston, he did this and this happened." And I was like, "Oh my God, that's my brother." Like, you've got to be kidding me, dude. So,
you told the dude that was your brother?
No, I didn't tell
thinking
him.
that?
I didn't claim him. I should have. But yeah, so we'll have to get him on here, man, because he's a lot of fun. But Curtis, you got anything you want to say? I see you got some notes over there. We've been through it all, or what?
I mean, I've been through a lot of it, man. I mean, so you played a little bit. So you played football.
Yeah, I played football in high school.
Played a little basketball.
I played basketball in junior high.
Okay.
And swapped to wrestling my freshman year of high school. And I wound up wrestling in college as well. And then I also did track. Okay. So the Beast got me into track. I was not near as good as he is.
Yeah.
But thankfully I was older. So
yeah.
I wound up winning the last thing I ever did in high school that was any kind of athletic. I threw the discus and won the state championship on my last throw.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's my claim to fame, man. And I tell you what, I'll be the first to tell you, I peaked in high school hard, real hard.
Huh.
But also I broke my back my senior year of high school.
Wow.
Yeah, I had signed to play football with West Point, which my
dad.
Is that
military school, right?
Yeah, that's the Army's military school, and I wanted to play so bad. I wanted to wrestle. That's where my heart was. But my dad played for Bear Bryant, so that pressure was kind of there to perform and live up to his standard. And I had an offer to play at Alabama, but I needed somebody to pay for the whole enchilada.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I signed with West Point, and then I broke my back my senior year playing football. And that disqualified me from the military service there, and it was really cool because it sucked.
Yeah.
Obviously, I was so excited. All I'd ever want to do is be in the military.
Yeah.
And then, so I actually took about 2 weeks after I graduated and packed up my backpack and went out into the Sipsey wilderness. and I just camped. And I hiked back into town to get some supplies
Yeah.
for that next week. And I turned my phone on to call my parents, let them know I was good. And I had a phone call from the wrestling coach at Liberty University. And he was like, "Hey, I just saw your tapes online, and I wanted to know if you'd come in and see if you want to wrestle." I was like, "Liberty University? Where the heck is that?" I was like, "Sure." So went up there, dude. I'm telling you, I love Virginia.
Yeah.
The place is gorgeous. Lynchburg is gorgeous. I made some lifelong friends there. Thankfully, I just reconnected with a couple of them. So my roommate from college, me and him been Snapchatting back and forth, and one of my best friends, she just reconnected with me on Facebook, so I've been chatting with them. It's been really cool to catch up with people.
Nice.
So yeah, hopefully I can drag one of them on the show now.
Yeah, that'd be cool though. I mean, that'd be cool to do like a little catch up, man.
Yeah,
like
live action catch up, man. That'd be
yeah.
cool.
But you know, a lot of people I went to school with, man, like they were just high school because I never went to college. I mean, I went to Trident Tech for a semester and a half, if that counts.
Sure, I mean, it counts to me.
Yeah, I skipped the exam, like a midterm exam, because WCW was coming to Charleston.
Oh man,
And that's when the NWO was coming.
no,
And
like
Rodman was coming
Sting
with
and-
them.
Oh man,
No, well, it was the first time Sting ever jumped out of the ceiling.
no
was here,
way.
right here on Nitro. I think it was Nitro. And because Rodman came with Hogan and them, and Sting dropped out of the ceiling for the first time ever.
No way.
But me and my buddy, we skipped our exams. We told both of our teachers that we had some kind of medical thing going on, and we had to go get some. You know, he told his teacher, and I told mine.
Yeah,
That's how we got out of the midterm exam.
dude, that's amazing.
He had to go stand in line to buy wrestling tickets.
I love Sting.
Yeah,
Like
Sting was always
dude.
awesome.
Man, who else was in the NWO? I'm trying to think.
Oh,
but
the
I'm-
originals, man, were the Kevin Nash
yeah,
and Scott Hall.
Scott
And-
Hall.
And I watched a documentary on it. They didn't even want Hogan in there.
Really?
Oh, they hated him. They just thought he was going to bring a corniness to it.
Yeah.
And that Diamond Dallas Page was the one running the show, actually.
TDP, baby.
Yeah,
yes.
he was like a big time person behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And he's the one that brought them back into it, and he's the one that actually told them, "Hey, Hogan's going to be added," and they got kind of pissed with it. But I mean, it ended up working out until they added like 50 members to the NWO.
I feel like everybody's in the NWO.
yeah, there really wasn't many people. I was always an Ultimate Warrior fan.
Love the Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah, I was.
You know, you said Scott Hall, and that made me think of Razor Ramon.
Oh, dude,
I used to love Razor
I've
Ramon.
got a TikTok I saved a while back. I mean, it's way down in the archives now, but it's like the old Razor Ramon commercial where he's standing on the streets of Miami. He's like, "Hey, yo,
Yeah.
you think this gold chain is cheap, man?"
Oh, dude, he used to walk out with that like greased up hair and
Yeah,
that
and that
toothpick.
toothpick. I used to love that
everywhere.
shit,
Whoops.
dude. I'd always have a toothpick and flick it at somebody in school. Like, yeah, man, Razor Ramon.
Yeah.
You gonna catch the razor's edge? You shit with me.
Razor's Edge, baby. And then it was the Outsider's Edge when he was in the NWO.
Yeah,
Yeah, we need to talk about. So, you know the movie I was in.
yeah. I was actually about to bring that up. Yeah.
Well, we're at 33 minutes, so we're gonna have to cancel it for today. But
All
next time,
All right, we're gonna talk about that movie.
we're gonna talk about the movie. It's called The Reservist: Last Kill, First Blood, Part 2, Part 1.
I think it's
something
part
like that.
one.
Yeah, it's The Reservist: Last Kill, Part 1, and it's a parody of all the best 80s action flicks. But my character was modeled after Razor Ramon.
Oh, what? So that's
yeah.
what the toothpick was for.
Yeah, so I got my hair greased back. I got the
Nice.
toothpick and everything, and obviously just the ultimate badass.
That movie was awesome.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun doing it, man.
That was awesome.
We will, if there's any interest in it, I'll post a link to it if y'all want to see it. It's only 45 minutes long. Well worth the watch.
It should have been longer.
That's what I keep telling myself, but you just got to work with what the Lord gave you.
Amen to that, brother. I wish I could find that doctor that, fixed me when I was a kid. I don't want to sue him.
Right. You should have left me whole. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining us. Again, if you want to email us, intheshit69@gmail.com. And that is SHIT. So if you're looking us up on YouTube, that is in the shit, but the ISH exclamation point T. So let us know if you got anything you want to say online or say on the air. We'll be happy to do it for you. And don't forget, we're doing the Rate My Poo. So send in some doo-doos. We got a couple already in. And we will definitely rate those for you.
And don't forget the contest about
Oh yeah, the
about
t-shirt.
screenshot. Yeah, for the t-shirt.
Yeah, guys, don't forget. So make sure you share the podcast or the whatever the broadcast.
The page.
Yeah, share it and shoot me a screenshot showing that you shared it. That was a lot of alliteration there. And we'll enter you in to win an In the Shit T-shirt.
Mm-hmm.
And we gotta decide what we want the logo to be. Is it going to be this logo, or is it going to be you and me doing the ghost thing with the dookie?
I don't know. We got to put some thought in that.
Yeah, I feel like this logo would probably be cheaper and easier.
Yeah, we could
So
probably
let's
just
do
do that
that.
right in the garage or something.
Yeah, I don't want anybody having our private pictures anyway.
Yeah, for our fans only.
Those are for you and me. Oh, we should start an OnlyFans.
Yeah, only fans. I told my kids I was gonna start one. They're like, you know what that is, right?
Oh, trust me, Curtis knows what it is. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining us. Again, this has been Judson Miller with In the Shit.
And Curtis Burbridge.
Hey, y'all have a good one.
Later.